Hey guys, Allie here tonight. I wasn't on last night. I did get caught up in some stuff, so I'm sorry. I apologize for that. I like to be true to my word, but I got caught up in a bunch of stuff. So I wanted to bring up tonight the subject how I feel like, or it seems to me like we're making this manifesting thing unnatural. And how are we doing that? Because we're putting so much effort and trying and striving into manifesting that it's becoming a thing, like a thing to do instead of just a thing to be and residing in that state. So, we get a desire. This is just how it works naturally for us, guys. This is literally how simple it is. But we as humans tend to overthink and make things more complicated than they are. Pretty much because we can't believe something could be this simple, but it is. So we get a desire. We have our imagination. Those work together. We envision it. We feel it. We know that's what we'd like to experience. So we give ourselves permission to have it by imagining it and then trusting and having faith that it is and that we will experience that and it will come into being in the 3D and let it go and just moving on about our day, just like they talk about kids in the Bible and stuff, just like kids do. They have something, they want it, you tell them, okay, I'll give it to you whenever, and they go about their day, trusting and knowing that, yes, okay, I'll get that then. I'm not going to worry about it anymore. But for us as adults, we sit there and we continue, not everybody, but I do see a lot of people doing this, and I've done this in my past. We worry and we judge circumstances and we fear and we doubt and we try to figure out ways to get from here to there and techniques and all these other things. As I've said before, techniques, there's all kinds of things that can be helpful for getting you in the state. I'm not saying that those aren't helpful, but like I've said previously in a video, they aren't necessary, okay? All you have to do, literally, is your desire comes through you. You allow yourself to have that desire. You imagine it. That's giving it to yourself. And then you trust that that is going to be. You trust that with faith and knowing that despite what is on the external right now and that you're not seeing it, that you have trust in knowing that it will be. And then you just move on and you go and you enjoy other parts of your day and your life and you just let it be. And you will know that it's going to come in and you will experience it. You don't sit here and worry and get frustrated and figure out, how do I make this come in faster? What am I doing wrong? All this different stuff. I just feel like so many people on the YouTube channels and stuff, they give a lot of helpful information, but I feel like manifesting as a topic on the whole has really turned into a thing to do and to strive for and to try to make happen. And that creates a very unnatural way. I mean, how humans, how the earth, how everything, spirit, energy moves is basically in a flow, in what's very natural, a very natural flow. And so when we're trying and striving and just doing anything we can and trying to figure out different ways to bring stuff in and how can I get this to manifest faster and all this stuff, we're making it into a very unnatural thing for us. It doesn't, to me, honestly, when there's all that involved, it doesn't feel natural. It feels much more natural just to acknowledge that I have a desire, and then I enjoy imagining it, and then I've given that to myself, and I know that that will be reflected in my external 3D at whatever point. But I don't worry about that. I just know that, okay, that's a given, and I'm going to experience that. Now I'll go on about my day, and I'll just rest in that knowing and that faith and that trust. And that's when you're not holding up anything. You're not holding up the natural energy of the universe to bring this desire in for you to experience. You're not doing anything to, like fear and doubt and worry. All those things throw up resistance and create, they create lags and your desire coming in, because it stops, because all of a sudden when we're feeling those things, that's the opposite of feeling our desire and resting in that state. So we're cutting that off from ourselves. Just be in it. Just know it's our birthright. Just, like I said, get the desire, imagine it, know, trust, and know that that is how it works. It's not some big to-do. It's just a very natural thing. Part of being in the universe is that this is what is natural for us. Things that we desire come in and we experience them. It's not some trick or some things that we have to do however many times a day and say things and saturate our mind and do all this other stuff. That's making it into a big to-do, and that's unnatural. Like I said, if you find things like that helpful and you find joy in them and you enjoy doing them, then go for it. That's perfect. But if you're trying to do things out of frustration and struggle and you're forcing yourself, that's not helpful. That energy is just going to bring about more of that struggle and frustrated energy into your life, because that's the state you're residing in. So guys, I just always want people to remember, when you're doing this stuff, just sometimes we have to step back and be like, okay, just chill out. We get so focused on how to make this happen, or I really want this, and we just get so zeroed in that we miss the bigger picture. And that's, enjoying our life and knowing that this is our birthright to have what we desire and to experience it in the 3D, and just giving that to ourselves and giving that permission that, yes, I'm going to trust myself and I'm going to trust spirit and trust in this desire that it is already done. And then we let it go. We just rest in that knowing. And from then we just go and enjoy ourselves throughout whatever areas of our lives, and we're not so focused on this one area that we're trying to manifest. We just go about and live our lives. So, okay, guys, well, that's all I got tonight. I will be back on tomorrow, and please like and share and subscribe if you find this video helpful. And thanks so much for watching. Bye, guys.